Hey guys, Troll 9002 here. It's 25 after 10 on Sunday evening. I know I usually do this earlier, well I have been doing this earlier in the day, like right after I got out from church. But there was a lot thrown at us today from, as a guest speaker. His name was Bishop Ross. And they come from a church just down the street from us. And he threw out some really good perspectives that helped me get a new perspective on the perspectives that I had. But it was a pretty good service today. It was very full in there, very hot. For those of you who don't like the heat, you probably wouldn't have been okay. But for the rest of us who would rather have heat than cold, it was not bad. And then I got home and our portable window unit, which has been running amazingly all summer, it decided it wanted to grow ice, and it froze over on us. So, me and Mom dealt with 85 in the house all day, well, the rest of the day, and, well, we're not going to worry about that, because it's going to get fixed on Tuesday, and we're going to be golden on Tuesday. I can't wait for Tuesday. I got a haircut. Can you tell? Can you tell? I got a haircut. It was my hairdresser's last day, unfortunately, but the silver lining in that is that she's going to work with elderly folks at a nursing home. She got her CNA a couple of weeks ago, and I'm super proud of her. And I know she's going to make them old folks happy. And she also said she was going to do their hair, too. So, even though I'm not old, I wouldn't mind hanging out in that old folks' home. Although I'm not really sure there's an age limit. Anyway. So, we started, and I remember, we started in Thessalonians today. And by the time I had started to process the first point that he had brought out, he was already 3 or 4 points ahead. And somewhere in there he actually ended up in Peter, and I was still processing Thessalonians, so sadly I fell behind, but it's okay, I'm working on it. I can't help my brain, it is what it is. And but the thing that I think poked out the most to me today was he said that in the Bible it says that we must suffer for God to get his, well, we must suffer so we can move forward. And you know, I kind of get that, because if you're just like flying on easy street all the time, you know, and there's no suffering, which there are a lot of different definitions and synonyms and stuff for suffering, because I physically had to look it up, because suffering to me is a very strong word. It's like torture, or, you know, but suffering could be misfortune, or, you know, could be a hardship or anguish. Yeah, I have my dictionary on the computer over here, so I'm cheating a little bit, but that's all. That's why I don't have my glasses on. That, and I'm hot. And so after thinking about that, well, it even took until like about 3 hours ago to let it all settle in. It's like I told my friend Live Oak, I brought the wrong seatbelt to buckle up for today, because I was not ready for the rash of information that was just thrown out there. The information that needed to be processed, and the points that should have been steady in my mind. But you know, a kind of great excuse happened today. I mean, misfortune, our air conditioner's not working right, but that's 85 is kind of suffering, but it's not suffering. So then later on after dinner, it's actually still thawing even though it's 85 degrees in the house. But later on after dinner, our well water was not producing. And it's summer, and things curl up in the little electrical box outside at the well. And all you have to do is go out and clean the contacts. It's a real simple fix. But that to me, 85, no water, that's kind of hard. That's a hardship, and that is also considered suffering. Plus, I'm a fat girl, and I don't love being hot, but like I said, I'd rather be hot than cold. But, you know, the perfect example is They're suffering in the heat with no water. But, God used that to pull me and Mom together, and we took a little hike through the woods out to the well. And it's woods because it's been a while since we've cut the grass out front. Kind of just like to let it grow natural, because it hides the house from the road. So we kind of probably should have taken a machete, but I took my canned air. I took my canned air, and I put my overalls on, and I led her out there, and because I didn't know how to clean the contacts, but she did, and I gave her an easy out. Told her, look, the Wi-Fi of the house, we can just do a messenger call, video conference call, whatever, and she could stay in the house, and I would just go out there, and she could tell me what to do. But no, I think she wanted the adventure, honestly. And so we ventured out there, and we sprayed the crap out of it, and dust went flying everywhere, and my sneezes went flying everywhere, and it's okay, because she had her COVID shot, and, well, we're outside, and hopefully I don't think I have COVID, but I was sneezing everywhere, uncovered. It was freedom! So, anyway, we got back in here, and, everything was working right. And, even though I'm still waiting for the air conditioner unit, the portable one, to thaw out, we happen to have an extra one out there in the other room, which has been steadily blowing cool air over here because we have a stand fan in front of it. So, despite the 85 degrees in the hallway, which is like 4 feet to the left, I don't think it's that hot in here anymore, plus the sun went down, so. But, still trying to finish processing today. Like I said, there was a lot thrown in a little bit of time, but I can tell you that every musical performance that they did, there was like an hour to an hour and a half of music this morning, was amazing. And it all spoke to me, and I gotta say it, I love it when people, men and women, do duets together. They are just amazing. It is my most favorite part of singing, is when I get to sing a duet with a dude. It's super fun. A lot of times you can get to do a duet with an alto also. That's fun. But that way you're not out there by yourself, And if something goes wrong, you just look at the person next to you like, it never works because they know. But anyway, so that's pretty much today. October, the 5th Sunday in October, they're gonna have service. They invited our church over to their church. So for my Live Oak folks that are local, I'll go ahead and put the address in the description and stuff if you guys want to check it out. I'll also put the address for my church, Love Ministries. I don't know why I keep saying the other one. It's Love Ministries. And come check it out. We're pretty hip people, and very accepting, very awesome. And it's still, I've felt so much more of the Holy Spirit in the 4 times that I've gone to this church than I have in the 15 years that I spent at the other one, which will remain nameless. But yeah, so that's it. Sunday. Short hair. No water. No air conditioning. But we got this. And remember, God's got you too. Hope to catch you on the next page turn. We'll definitely see you next Sunday. Have a great week. See ya.